And welcome to the David Tomsic Show, fighting tyranny one day at a time. It's Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. I'm glad you're with me today. The title of our video, Fascism at Work, Trump's plan to reopen Alcatraz. Now, of course, we're talking about Alcatraz prison. It's right off the coast of San Francisco. It's a small island, and the prison is very famous. I think Clint Eastwood played in the movie that was filmed there. I was there. It's a national park and tourist attraction now, and it's a very good, an interesting tour if you ever have time to get there and take it. Park rangers were great, and the whole area, San Francisco, is a beautiful area to go and see. I digressed a little there. But today, before I get into Alcatraz, I want to go back a little and talk about yesterday's video. And it really was entitled, Why People Voted for Trump Twice. That's what it was about. And I referred to a British psychiatrist, and he said that there were two reasons people voted for Donald Trump. One was economic reasons, and we kind of understand that. The other was more surprising for a lot of people. He said people voted for him because they had a sense of cultural identity and security. Interesting, and it's true. Now, keep in mind we're dealing with MAGA, mostly white people. And sadly, many white people have a problem with brown people. Really anybody that's different. They have their own beliefs and setups, and that's okay. I'm in that group. I'm a white person. I grew up in a certain way, and I don't condemn anybody for that. But they take it to the next step. They think that these people are a threat to their culture, to their identity, and I believe that's true. Brown people, LGBTQ+, illegal immigrants, and they always double down and they say illegal immigrants. There's a fear there. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk and go a step further and talk about how this is leading us into a deeper relationship with authoritarianism, with fascism. We'll get to that. So, Trump comes out and makes this statement in front of the press. I want to reopen Alcatraz prison. Why now? Anybody? Well, let's be honest. His poll numbers are so far in the pooper, you can't see them. He's losing the trade war. He is fighting the courts and losing many battles there. He needs that good press. He needs to distract you away from the reality of his disastrous start, his disastrous 100+ days now. So he comes out, and really it's more about making a statement, sort of before people as a focus group. I'm going to say this and see what reaction they have. He's a master at it, people. He's a master at it. I know I hammer him, but he's good at it. He's a game show host, and he's an actor. Not a good one, but enough to understand how to stoke people's fears, how to stoke their greed, whatever, how to stoke their hatred. He's good at it. Now, of course, he said this country needs law and order. People love it because he campaigned on the fact that the whole country was being overrun by immigrants, that every city, town, state, local, everywhere, there's immigrants attacking, raping, killing, murdering people, explosions, running down the street with machine guns. This is what he made it sound like. Remember? They're eating the dogs and cats. I mean, all this propaganda bullshit. And these folks believed it. His people believed it. It's unbelievable that they believed it, but they did. There's no statistical data that proves anything he says. None. Zero. 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 They believed it anyway because he said it. So he's here in front of people. He's going to see what the reaction is. And he went on to say, Alcatraz represents something horrible and beautiful, strong and miserable. Whoever wrote this for him, maybe he did, is crazy for sure. This is crazy talk. But it has a purpose. So you got to understand, he is crazy. He's a 10-year-old boy in a man's body. People who've known him for 37 years say this. But he knows how to manipulate. And I don't believe he's going to build a modern prison on Alcatraz Island. I mean, he might. Who knows? Who's going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for his parade? That's right. We're canceling cancer research and stuff in universities, but he's going to put a parade on for billions of dollars. Is that off the rails a little? Sorry. But he makes this statement because it's something his followers love. They adore him for it. Law and order. We're going to make people pay. Retribution to everyone who's against us, who doesn't like us, who's out to change our society, who's out to change our culture. We're going to get those people and we're going to make them pay. That's the concept here. Now, I watched another video, and I watch this guy quite often. His name's Pat Kankey. He is a Christian pastor, evangelical, and he has a channel, Culture, Faith, and Politics. It's on YouTube. I recommend it. So I'm going to, Pat, if you ever watch this, I'm going to tell you, I'm taking some of your stuff and giving it to my people right now. And I hope they go to your channel and watch it and totally on your channel. And the name of the video was Trump's Alcatraz Comments are weird, but also dark and dangerous. That's the name of the video. You can find it on YouTube. Now, Pat believes that Trump has a dark gift for messaging. This guy hit the nail on the head. I couldn't have said this better. It is true. He has a way to grasp the darkest parts of people's human psyche, bring it out and use it in his favor. He knows how to appeal to the darkest parts of human nature, and you can see this in MAGA. If you ever watched a MAGA rally, you can see these people, the hatred in their eyes. I mean, it was frightening. I just saw a picture on another video, them up close with their mass deportation signs, and this is crazy. But again, it's part of this conditioning. They've been conditioned for years. As we said yesterday's video, this took decades. This didn't happen overnight. Fox News was the first that began conditioning people, changing how they think. Watch that video. It's an excellent listen, I think. Okay, so he also believes that Donald Trump's followers are insecure, and these insecurities are stoked by not only Donald Trump, but by, of course, other news outlets that back him up to help perpetuate his belief in making America great again and getting rid of anybody that isn't like him, like you and me. Immigrants, LGBTQ+, brown people, yellow people, whatever. He's making America great again by making it white again. It's another rabbit hole. Now, these insecurities these people have help grow Donald Trump's support. They fuel them. He stokes the fire, he plays the game, he knows how to manipulate. So Trump's Alcatraz comment is just a test to see how people react to this. So Pat also mentioned in the video about the Muslim ban that happened in Trump's first term. He goes on to say, this is classic messaging which appeals directly to those parts of the brain that connect with the things people hate the most. As I've said, Muslims, Mexicans, LGBTQ+, and on and on and on. There's a whole list of people they hate. He said his followers, the MAGA crowd especially, want retributions toward the people they fear the most. Now, as I said yesterday, these people are insecure. They have insecurities about their culture. They want white culture back, and they want white culture to be dominant. Now, I'll be honest with you, you can have both worlds. I live in a town that's mostly white, and I have no problem anyway, but it is mostly white. It's always been that way. It's not a big deal either way. But you can have both. But when you fear that the 5 people of color you have in your town are somehow your enemy, that's a problem, don't you think? Now, no matter what these people believe, and a lot of people of faith believe this, Trump is not working towards biblical justice. And I bring that up because the Bible comes into play here a lot. Why? Because they believe Trump is God's man in the White House. And I don't believe it's true, but that's my opinion. I get people that are angry with me about that. I think what we're witnessing is authoritarianism at its best. Now, Pat says demagogues like Trump appeal to law and order to fan the fear and loathing in our culture. Loathing toward those people we don't like. This loathing fans the power of the movement, the MAGA movement, giving their enemies what they deserve, and the true believers, and this is my words, the true believers who follow him will follow him to the ends of the earth now because they agree with everything Donald Trump does. No mistake, this is a message of hate. This brings me to my final point. Donald Trump is taking us directly into the teeth of fascism. We are already experiencing authoritarianism. He's already there. He's beyond it. But now we're heading towards fascism. Maybe we're there. Trump's fascist-style law and order isn't about establishing fair and impartial justice. It's about control, social control. He will use his power to put down anyone who opposes him using force and intimidation. Now, we already see this happening. He's already done it. He's threatened law firms. He's threatened colleges and universities, people. So right now, in real time, what we're witnessing is an authoritarian government in action, heading right into the gates of fascism. See, if you don't believe this, the very fact that Donald Trump sent those Venezuelan immigrants to an El Salvador prison without due process. Later, he tells us that he's not sure he believes in due process, which means he doesn't believe in due process, because if he did, he couldn't do the things he's doing. He needs to skirt around the law to do those authoritarian things he wants to do, to be the dictator he needs to be, to do whatever he wants immediately and not have to go through the court system or the legal system. And he did this against a court order, which means he went against the legal system. Now, this is a blatant authoritarian move. Now, what makes Trump's version of law and order a joke is the very fact that Trump wants harsh punishment for violent offenders, while pardoning rioters who committed brutal acts of violence on January 6, 2021, on his behalf. Classic authoritarianism. Punish them, justice for me. So, how do we trust this guy? Well, the fact is you can't. Those who do at their own peril. We all know that freedom always comes at a cost, which means now we have to risk our freedoms once again to fight tyranny. That's what America is about. So you must join somebody. You're either going to join the fascist crowd or you're going to join those fighting against tyranny. Join our side. It's the right thing to do. Join the resistance. 2026 elections, we need to go and vote these people out that allow him to commit the acts he's doing. And in 2028, we must find a candidate that's for freedom, that will turn back the fascist clock that's ticking right now in our country. It's all the time I have. God bless you. Join the resistance. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Help us grow. Help us reach more people. I'm glad you joined me today. Again, I have a link in the description box to our sister channel, Nights Around the Fire. Take a look at that. In the meantime, I hope all is well with you. I'll see you tomorrow I'll see you all tomorrow right here on the best channel for news, information, analysis, and commentary, The David Tomsic Show. Good day. Have a nice one.